folks, how are you today? Thanks for watching my video. I'm kind of tucked in this afternoon. We're having a giant snowstorm here in Massachusetts today. We're expecting about 24 inches, so nothing to do but stay inside and work on stuff. Today, I've got my fixed knife sharpening jig set up here. I've set it up with my microscope and screen here, and I've got it calibrated to a couple of microns. I think I calibrated it to about 2 microns. And I have the camera set so I can just swing it right out of the way. And hopefully we can just swing it right back in and get right back onto the screen like that. So we'll swing it out of the way here, and I have my Nano Hone 10 micron 1x6 set up here on the jig right now. And I'll just put a little bit of water up there, and I'll take a groomer and just clean some of the metal out of it, because it does tend to build up. You know, it's diamond and it's cutting metal, so the metal's gonna go somewhere. So we'll clean that up just a little bit. And then, so we have vertical scratches there. So I think what I'll do is just put some horizontal scratches in here. It doesn't take much, just a little bit of effort here. And I'm gonna go full stop up here. That way I can just swing it. And that should put some real consistent horizontal scratches right in there at 10 microns. Okay. And then we'll go and look at those scratches. We'll just swing the microscope right back in. And hopefully, yeah, look at that. We can see the, look at that. That's really good view. This is just cloth, I think, from cleaning. It's starting to look really quite straight. Maybe a little bit of burr material that's broken off there. We can measure in here. Before we do that, let's see if we can find a chip or something. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Perfect timing. We've got a little bit of damage in the edge there. We can, let me see if I can focus it just a touch better. There it is. It's right in there. And I can put the measuring tool right on it. And so we can see that little chunk there is about 100 microns. So that's about the thickness of a human hair, about the thickness of one human hair. So, you know, thinking about the scale here, it's really small. So you couldn't see this with your eye, I don't think. So it's really useful to have a setup like this so you can really see what's going on. And I'll just swing the microscope out of the way, and now we'll do vertical strokes. And I'll just come in here and cut in a bunch of vertical and this 1x6 is so flat that I can actually feel those horizontal strokes grabbing and going away. I can feel the material moving into the vertical direction here as I file. This is just microscopic filing, really. That's all it is. Okay, and we'll take that right out of the way. Swing the microscope right back in again. And look at that. We have vertical, and we can still see those exact same little chips and things. So So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually joint the edge a little bit. So I'm going to take my 0.5 micron, excuse me. This is about 30,000 grit. And I'm going to come in here and just see if you can bring the camera all the way over here. I'm going to try to just joint that a little bit right in there. Come in there and see if I can't clean that right up with that little ceramic. And now we'll come back in with the jig again. We'll just put these vertical scratches in. Let's see if we cleaned up that there we go. Let's swing this in. Get right into the same spot. Look at that. No, it's deeper than you think, but you can see the shiny. This is what I hit here with the jointing. So I could go further. We really need to joint all the way down to the bottom, I think, of the deepest little nick here. So we'll just go back. I'll swing the microscope out of the way, and I think I'm going to get an even coarser abrasive here. This is, what is this? This is, I think this is 3,000. I'm going to get on here and just very lightly. I'm not going to do too much. I'm just going to work that just a little bit in there. And then I'll come back. And this is the 0.5, 30,000 again. We'll just hit that. So I'm doing some very fine, soft, vertical filing. It's really all I'm doing. And then we'll take and swing the microscope back in. And look at that. Look at that. See, it just knocked that right out. Got almost all of it out. There's just a touch left. And now we can go back with the 10 micron diamond resin. And I'm just going to go in here and feather it in. You can see I'm just taking tiny bits of metal here. Just the smallest amount of metal. Okay, and now I'll come back with the microscope. And let's look at that. That's looking much better. Much better. Still, you can see one or two. I didn't quite get all the horizontal ones, but almost everything's vertical. And the 10 micron abrasive is doing exactly what we would expect it to do. I think I will come over here and switch. I'm going to switch abrasives here and put the 3 micron in there. And a little bit of water. And we'll just, I'll do the horizontal this time so that it's clear what's happening. And we'll just watch the vertical here. Just file that out. Super fine file marks here. And then horizontal. And let's just swing it so it's real consistent. Okay, now let's go look at it. Let's go look at it. Oh, look at that. See how that background, we've still got a little bit of the 10 micron, but almost all gone. It didn't take too much. And, you know, we're getting thinner and thinner here towards the edge. It's looking really nice. Wow, this is a lot of fun. So this is what I'm doing this afternoon in the snow, hanging out with my jig and my 1x6s, and I'll let you know how it goes. When we get to the end, maybe we'll take another video and clip it on the end here and see how it looks. But thanks for watching. Peace and good.